Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down. This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line.
That's another Bills. First down. It's a gain of 10.
Here's Allen to throw it. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. You talk about this Jets defense. This unit, third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now,
and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The kick is good.
Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Looking to put a drive together. One play action. Fields. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He'll get the hook up there to Woods. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Here's 3rd and 6.
EQ! Here we go. Chip slant. Right. EQ! You got a mini base. Hey, can't. Right.
Fields. And a completion to Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, Their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Jets at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. West side. Hey, Ken. Go.
Now it's Fields. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Down to about the 22 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
He's got room to roam. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. 7-7, our score after 1. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's into the hands of Coleman downfield. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. To the air. Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10.
Extend.
Here's Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Good.
To throw is Fields. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Houston. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing...
Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Brandon Cooks from 19 yards away. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Running the slant, and he finds Mitchell. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. First down, here's the run with Cook. And down to the 36-yard line here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and 3. They run it again with Cook. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now Fields going to run. Taylor there to bring it in on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Green 19.
Back to throw. Fields. It's caught. Smith. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd and 5.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, Ken. Delta.
Fields now to throw. Now he'll top. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Here we go. Turn balls, hurt. Chip slant. No Moss. No bunch right. Hey, Ken.
Here's Fields. He finds Wilson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Here we go.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Allen off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Up the middle, it's Cook. Stays on his feet. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Allen now on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Josh Allen, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
And just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he completes it to Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
Now Fields. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
For Davius White on the coverage.
Out. Here we go, son. Madden. Nelson. Out. Let's go. Hey, Ken. Right.
A final shot before the break. Fields looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Able to spin free. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll give to Hall. On a nice burst there as they'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Hey, Monday.
Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off-play action, Fields. And Wilson with it, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Hall will get up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. From midfield, here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. This one deep for Wilson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Fields. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
The Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. It's Fields. Caught. It's Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Green 19. Go.
Now it's Fields. Going right back to Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Here we go.
Jets
Extend.
will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, 551. 551.
Fields trying to throw for it. Well, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 77 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
40, Jets, 27.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked upward. They're still down double digits, and you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A huge play there for the Jets. 46 yards. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
A handoff for Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Will line up for a 2-point
Hey,
conversion.
Hey, never mind. Hey, can. Right.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are right back in this football game. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Out of the gun, Fields. This will be complete to Mechie. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now Fields going to run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's a give to Hall. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
Over the middle to Smith. That'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Here we go. Yep. 19.
To throw is Fields. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson from 13 yards out. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Complete at the one. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here's Cook again. Now he's loose again. He may go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 65 yards. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
His kick is good.
Prater for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tightrope. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
11.
Now Hall. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Back to throw. Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. He'll get it inside the 20. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. One more time with Hall. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that fourth.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the fourth. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
Here's Fields. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Extra point up and good by Folk. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he returns this to the 22. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on. And maybe they can pick up what the flaws are and hopefully they can correct them.
And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it.
Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring,